So there's a famous Tumri singer called Chappan Churi from Allahabad, and her name was Janki Bai, and after she survived stabbings, she was thereafter famously known as Chappan Churi, which means 56. You might be familiar from Chappan. This is the movie once, 56-inch chest. Anyway. Chappan Churi. The jilted's 56 stabbings could not kill Janki Bai, thereafter known as Chappan Churi. When I type Churi, autocorrect is also a stab at language, giving me the option of cherry, char, sherry, churn, churl, chi, and occasionally chai. A conjoined cup I sip, walk a tightrope of English Urdu. One foot in each bone chini, my lines are burning fiercely, like Janki, each wound giving me a brand new mouth. This is called Ode to Opposable Thumbs. When the spent maternal nipple slipped away from baby fingers, there you were, flesh and plum, perfect plop in mouth. That cave would remain your domain for years. Even now, the passage is marked by 2 strapping bucks guarding the gate of the gazelle's leap into metaphor. Flicking a marble the size of a blue-eyed planet fleeing a blind universe, where would I be without you, thumbs, wrestling on childhood's tabletops? You fought to make my imprint, while I flooded your labyrinths with ink, stamped at roadside notaries, consent under duress, the rule of thumb all around me, illiterate, oppressed. Are we not all thumbnails, filed away and forgotten under time's thumb? Ode to a scar. Lonely signpost. Most days I turn away from you, avert my gaze. Who wants to dwell on unloveliness, tether? Yet there is an undertow in the welting, the warp and weft that looms, that knits, written on the body, its poundage betrayed calligraphy of missive missile. Sacred scar, I wanted to interpret you like a dream, leisurely, like one would unwind a gauze-wrapped heirloom, interrupted flesh. But you became a cheeky meteor, shooting scar, firing fusillades of synapses. Now, geography, history, and memory burn within your crossbones, scar. On the surface, you recede to a whisper. It is only in the unseen caverns of my cheek that you howl like a wolf at the many moons of my teeth. In the margins. At the barber shop, Vintage model airplanes made out of beer cans hang from the ceiling, suspended in time. I recognize a tiger moth circa World War II. The same plane my mist-blinded father crashed in 1969, nose down in the fragrant tea gardens outside Sylhet, slipping 3 discs on his lower back. The pain would come when least expected, keeping memory fresh. It was I who would bend to pick up his dropped papers, thread his rambling thoughts, scribble my own, silently, all the while, in the margins. The Department of Wronged Rights. You have made a wrong right turn because left is right here, and we just wanted to drive that point home. Your life is wood. Get the drift? This is now a checkpoint. Please to sit. While you wait, we will check you in a box, in triplicate. Baby G, are you by any chance that other Kara's sister? You mean the one who still lives on the tip of her tongue tied in brackets of silence, stuffed in her straight-faced helplessness? Mutation would require you to visit another office. We only mince words here, on stamp paper. It doesn't matter if you can sign your name. Thumbprints are necessary. Only the right thumb is right. Would you look at the price of pomegranates? Tell me, how can a simple officer possibly raise one's family in this mehengai? Please have some biscuit with the chai. Where were you? Yes, I was going to tell you about Siyabush, the Supari Chin. It is he who cracks your nuts into a heart, he who folds your teeth into paper-thin walls of limestone, your legs into eighths of red ochre, he who breaks your spine into a moist green triangle spiked with nails of clove, he who offers the bite of bruise-bright cardamom shot through with the tracery of electric moonlight jammed down your throat. Benevolent or evil, it depends on which way the wind blows. You must not only believe he exists, but solemnly attest before we can continue. Before you pass out of any port, you must solemnly attest before you pass out. Shall we continue?